His name is Dan. He got a cooking channel. It's a cooking show.
Hey guys! We're back for week 2 of Hispanic Heritage Month.
Yay!
And we have a special recipe for you. So last week
we made beans.
We made frijoles 2 different ways. We made de la olla, which is whole beans, and then refried beans. Both delicious.
Yeah. We're gonna make some chorizo con
papas. This is probably our favorite breakfast. I make it all of the time. If you follow us on Instagram, Ed posts it all the time, and it's really because we eat it all of the time. It's Emma Bite's favorite.
And I have a question. What's the difference between chorizo con papas and chorizo con huevos?
Chorizo con huevo is eggs. So you mix the egg in the chorizo, and chorizo con papas is with potatoes. So they're both very popular. I prefer it with potatoes.
Really, it's gonna be really exciting, so follow along and then you'll have an amazing breakfast.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
So I like using premium pork chorizo.
Oh, damn.
And some russet potatoes. You can also use some soy chorizo.
Why?
If you're vegetarian. Okay, start peeling. You want to cut it in half like this. We lay it down.
Because it's flat. Yeah, you cut edges.
And then I just cut the strips. And then from here, I also cut strips. So I want them smaller cubes, so I try to get them the same size. And these, because they're odd shape, I usually cut them separately instead of with those because they're like different. So then I try to cut them in little squares.
Tip number 2, do your best.
Because this is premium chorizo, it has less fat than those you see pre-packaged. I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil ghee, and I'm going to wait for that to come to temperature on high. Let's add our chorizo and turn it down to medium heat. Use a spoon so it doesn't splatter. Sizzle, sizzle. The more it cooks, the easier it'll be to separate. Come back here. Baby, come back.
You can blame it all on me. I was wrong. I just can't live without you.
Once it's cooked, it's easier to crumble. And since it's pork, you want to make sure it's cooked. As you see, it's GRD, golden red and delicious. Just kidding, golden brown and delicious. You can take it off the heat and set it to the side. Potatoes are next. So we have a separate pan, and this one has a lid.
Oh, dang.
So I want to make sure I have a pan that I can put a lid on so that you can cook your potatoes through. So I'm going to use a little olive oil ghee again.
Oh, dang.
Not too much because we're not going to be removing this oil from the pan. Just enough to cook the potatoes through. Once your oil is hot, you want to go ahead and add your potatoes. We've done a small dice on these potatoes.
Oh, dang.
Good job, Chef Emma Bites. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just make sure they're around the same size so that they can cook through at the same time.
Okay.
And if you prefer them chunkier, you can definitely do that. But I like to have, similar potato to chorizo ratio. Add these gently so that they don't splatter, especially because the potatoes have moisture and are wet. Make sure you flip the potatoes and turn them so that they're all coated in the oil. There's no need to add seasoning. I don't add any salt to the potatoes since our chorizo is salty enough.
Oh, dang.
As you can see, I don't have a pool of oil anywhere. It's just enough to coat the potatoes. Now you're going to cover them. Put them on low so that the potatoes can slowly cook throughout. You don't want to brown the potatoes too much. You just want them to cook. So you see that steam building up? If you're getting too much color, you can turn the heat down a bit. The priority right now is to cook the interior of the potatoes. The good thing about a small dice is that they will cook faster. Even out and close it again.
A few minutes later.
Oh my God!
You want to make sure you keep turning your potatoes so that they cook evenly. You want to make sure, especially depending on the dice, they'll cook at different times. So you want to make sure you grab a potato and you taste it. If it's tender,
So good and tasty.
you're good. For the next step, now that the potatoes are cooked, what I like to do is I'll add the chorizo to the top, and you can do this right before your potatoes are cooked through and try to coat all the potatoes. You want to make sure you put all the chorizo in along with all of the little grease that it has. It wasn't too much.
Oh dang!
But all of that flavor you want to get in.
Oh yeah!
The potatoes will soak up all of that chorizo flavor and will actually help it steam and for the potatoes to cook through. If your potatoes are already soft and ready, you can start to combine. You want to make sure all the potato and the chorizo is combined. So keep stirring carefully. You don't want to mash the potatoes. You want to fold your chorizo in to your potatoes. Mixy mixy. So you want all of it to look something like this. You don't want any pale white potatoes. This is what your chorizo con papa should look like.
Wow!
You don't have big chunks of chorizo individually, and you don't have pale potatoes that haven't been coated in the chorizo. If you like it a little toasty, you can leave it on once it's been combined. Because the chorizo is so salty already, you don't need any extra seasoning. The potatoes absorb all of that flavor, so it's a perfect balance.
Oh dang!
It's a perfect marriage. You don't have to change the ingredients, they just complement each other. Match made in the kitchen. Who's ready to eat?
What do you mean by that?
It smells so good.
So good.
As you can see, we're accompanying our chorizo con papas with last week's beans. And we also added Emma's famous scrambled eggs with cheese. They're so good.
They're really good. I like a lot.
So
Who's ready for some mommy and
Emma bites.
bites?
Let's try the chorizo con papas. Some of those cheesy eggs. This one is going to be for me, but okay. Okay, mom's turn.
Okay, let's go.
Really good. I love it.
Good job.
Good job to you.
I forgot to mention, of course, we always add our queso fresco from Los Altos to our beans, but Emma also loves adding their crema to our chorizo con papas.
Because it could get really spicy. Depends how much you eat of the spice. Just
Emma likes chorizo with her crema.
I love it. I mean, I can't do it without it. It's a perfect duo. Like we are a perfect duo.
Yeah.
Good job.
Good job.
We have 3 different types of Los Altos cheese. There's Oaxaca cheese, then there's crema mexicana, and then there's queso fresco. So
The Oaxaca cheese is perfect for the eggs because it's melty, it's gooey.
Yeah.
We also put some in the beans, but then we add some queso fresco as well because we just love it.
once for dinner, I didn't notice that we made dinner yet, so I got a plate and then I just put cheese on it and I ate that.
Nice.
True story.
I'm a cheese.
Yeah, Dos Saltos is that good. I mean, who doesn't like cheese?
Oh no, what's that? I don't like cheese.
Thanks for joining us on this.
Episode, yeah.
Yeah.
And
And don't worry, Edible Eds is fine. He's taking a rest.
Yeah.
He'll be back shortly.
Just in a couple months. No, not a couple.
He's eating good. Don't worry about him.
Yeah.
We'll see you next week.
Bye. Oh,
Bye.
and if you want a perfect breakfast, make this with the eggs.
All we need is a tortilla.
Yes. Make sure to smash that subscribe button and like button. Okay. And ring the bell. Ding, 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 ding.
Bye.
Yay again.
Now close your eyes and smell it like it's delicious.
Oh, it actually smells good. Oh. Actually does. I'm excited. You too.
Of course it smells good. We've done it.
Do this one. Look.
Okay, so who's ready for some mamina? But
He's ready for
But we haven't done an intro.
oh yeah, that's right.
So
I think we should eat it so it doesn't
Say hey
go.
guys. Well, let's move faster.
Alright.
You do it. Say
before Emma tells me it's not chorizo, they should have Ed's color, not me.
Oh, dang.
Oh, sweet, man.
Beans. We're accompanying chorizo con papas with last week's eggs.
Last week's eggs.
I keep saying it.
don't worry about the eggs right now.
As you can see, we're okay, you need to stop laughing though. Ma, who's ready to taste?
Me.
Ready for some,
Oh, that's spicy.
Yep.
Yeah. Like Mickey or
Excuse
I'm trying to say Mickey Bites. Mickey Munchie says
Excuse
I'm trying to
Sabes que ya regresaste.